Wait, I'm unmuted. Wait. Oh. I hope I didn't do anything. I have music playing. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi Bob, hi Aaron, hi Zeno, hi Shrek, hi Squire, hi Tikon, hi Sazerac. I'm sorry, I got jump scared by me being unmuted when I thought I was muted. Hi Shoot, hi Barmy. I was ready to be I was ready to be super embarrassed because oftentimes I like to sing along to music while I'm waiting for the stream to start. As like a vocal practice. And proper singing practice is not good. Let me tell you, usually when people post videos like, oh, just practicing singing, it's gonna sound really good. And that's because they're not doing the actual vocal warm-ups where it sounds really goofy and stupid. You should see, like, people in choirs and musicals. Their practice sessions are really, really painful. How's the... Diction is done with the tip of the tongue and teeth. Diction is done with the tip of the tongue and the teeth. Oh yeah, I remember that. I haven't been in a choir in a very, very long time. So all the memories are kind of fuzzy. I know about some basics like proper singing posture. I know about some basics like proper singing posture, but there was also a lot of stuff like to practice visualization. I remember my teacher would say, imagine you're like pulling a string out of your forehead, and everyone was so grossed out by that imagery. Scales are kind of important for stretching range. I remember in particular, super bubble gum, super duper bubble gum, super duper double bubble, super duper double bubble, super duper double gum. And then you would go up like a key, a scale, or whatever. I only took high school choir. I did good, but I never got over stage fright. I stopped wanting to be in choir because my parents didn't show up to my concerts. Also, I got bullied by the sopranos. I am not an alto, but I was always put in the alto section, and they would always be mean to me. Hey, Tony, that's a chinchilla. You wouldn't believe the vocal cords on a chinchilla, though. I think I'm some amount of soprano, though. I'm definitely not an alto. I think I stopped being an alto. Yeah, but Shark Weird, now I have a mental image of the Sopranos beating up a Chimi. I never watched the Sopranos, like the Mafia show or whatever. Chimi's is alto. Altogether abandoned by her folks. Shut up! The last concert I had, I was so mad because my parents actually did show up. And you wanna know what happened? My little brother threw a huge fit, so they had to leave the theater and deal with that, sit in the car and not listen. I was so mad. I didn't talk to my parents on the car ride back. It doesn't matter though. I wasn't really a fan of being in a choir at that point. I was slightly lucky because my family would go to my choir things, but we absolutely flubbed one song and the choir stopped singing. Do you like the cringe? What? I think only it wasn't like elementary school choir, so it was a little more advanced. The only thing we struggled with was I think they're called rounds. Everyone was singing a different verse at the same time. Hi, Salis. See, if they showed up, you wouldn't be a neat VTuber, so it's all their fault. Maybe if my parents had given me more support, I would be a doctor or something. I could be a lawyer. I could be the CEO of Amazon. I don't want to be the CEO of Amazon. I don't want to be responsible for all the warehouse incidents. I had fun in choir. The dudes are fun. We wore tights and did backflips. Are you sure we weren't I think they're called ballerinos if they're male. I did ballet for like a year when I was a little girl, but my mom took me out because she said I was uncoordinated and she also didn't want me to develop an eating disorder. Good going, Mom. That didn't work. Well, I didn't develop an eating disorder because of my looks, at least. I've never really felt like I was too fat. Obviously, I always could be thinner, but I've never thought like, oh, I need to diet. I'm repulsive. I've never been like actually overweight. I love ballet. I love seeing that monkey drive in that tiny car. You should see. Like all the ballet they'll show is really cool, but I really like the goofy ballet stuff too. Always. Like how do I say it? Watching ballet dancers use their skills for weird stuff is really fun. I saw this one, the dance was called the spider, and it was just this lady moving around on all fours, pretending to be a spider. Given your diet, that's surprising but good to hear. Can't believe you're so picky about food. I don't feel good about being picky. A lot of people will, they'll get mad and treat me like it's a insult towards their cooking or whatever. But I genuinely, like, I'm forced to take a bite and then I start gagging and crying. I cannot handle things like texture at all. And asses. One time my grandpa came over and my parents were like lecturing me on how to behave, and they made potato soup and we all had to sit at the dinner table and eat. And I don't like potato soup at all. But I had to eat or else it would be rude. And I started eating and like gagging and crying, and my grandpa told me to stop faking it. Hey, okay, guy. See the stink? I'll have you know I'm clean. Ish. A normal amount. So you getting hit for crying? I didn't actually get hit by my parents that much. Sometimes I would, but my parents were kind of busy. My brother never got hit. Even though he should have. Nah, you shouldn't hit children. When was your last shower, Boza? Middle of the day yesterday. I know, because I showered and then I thought, this tub is kind of dirty. And so I filled the tub with bleach and water and left it for a while. It did not get cleaner. I need to scrub it real hard or something. I don't know where the scrubby brush is though. Timmy, that's not good. You only need a little bit of bleach. Well, whatever amount I was supposed to use, it didn't work. I just poured a bunch in without measuring it because I didn't really feel like measuring it. And then I left. And just let it sit for a while. For disinfecting, it doesn't help clean as well as scrubbing, but it does help bleach and dissolve some stuff. I don't know that much about how to use bleach. Baking soda is better for scrubbing. Oh, I know that. That's what... Like, you always pour baking soda on spills on the couch, yeah? Like, when you get something on the couch, you pour baking soda on it, and it absorbs the moisture. You use bleach by chugging it. It's tasty. If I chug bleach, will you chug ammonia? You dilute the bleach in some water at least? No, I had enough bleach to fill up an entire tub. Of course I diluted it with water. How would it... That would be a weird amount of bleach to own if I had enough to... Smudge and make mustard gas. I mean, the joke is that we would die from mustard gas inhalation or whatever, but also at the same time, we'd probably die from also drinking bleach and ammonia, wouldn't we? So we don't need to kiss, actually. Just drink ammonia, please. Pro tip. Have you seen the cereal and milk kissing meme? No, I have not. You wanna know something I always thought about? There's cheesy tropes where like you're out at a diner and the person kisses you or something in the manga. What if you filled your mouth with something like orange juice beforehand? That's a thought I've had on my head, on my mind for a long time. I think it'd be funny. I've burped into a girlfriend's mouth before when kissing her. She wasn't happy. I think if I were in her place, I would have murdered you. I think I would have beat you over the head with hammers. I've seen couples swap chewed gum. I've heard about stuff like that, but why would you kiss if you had gum in your mouth? Wouldn't you want to hold on to the gum? Or imagine you kiss someone and you get their chewed gum, but the gum is flavorless. Nah, she just spit it out for her boyfriend to chew. I Byron rubbed jalapeno on my lips before I kissed my GF at the time she wasn't abused as much as I was. Yeah, a lot of you guys are lucky that you weren't murdered. At the very least, I feel like it would have been driven to murder at that point. Lewd tuber, why? I am a lewd tuber. Sex. Sex. Haha. Hi, Sister Luna. Hello. I don't talk to people enough to get murdered. I don't talk to people enough to murder. So it balances out. When was the last time I talked to someone? Outside of my family, at least. I talked to my dad. I talked to my little brother. I can't remember. What a moment. What a... Sex, get it? Haha, lewd. Sex, boobs. What other things are there? I say good afternoon to people while I'm in parks or on trails. They reply about 60% of the time. AirPods have made us a silent society. You know what I get so mad about? I can't stand when people have like stealthy wireless earbuds in and they're on a call or something, and you start trying to talk to them and they get all mad at you. I say them, but I'm talking about my dad. I would be able to say like, no, I'm not gonna talk to this person with obvious headphones on. But you can't like stealthily, secretly hold your phone out and talk to people and expect like people around you to not respond. It's so rude. I can't believe it. Does your dad have long hair? Yes. I don't like it, but I assume his girlfriend or whatever does, so. I talked to a dude at the card shop 2 days ago. Besides that, I'm alone at home and talk to my pets. Sometimes when I go to the store, the people in the self-checkout go, oh, have a nice day. And then I walk away without responding. Have my dad theory strengthened? Why do you... My dad's like twice my age. Over twice my age. Why do you want him to be a femboy? Even worse than you think they're talking to you, but they are actually on a call. And they give you the weird look, like like the wait, why are you talking to me look? You know, like, ah! There's also the cringe of like having to tell my dad something and then he's on call and then he leaves the house because he doesn't want me to overhear his call or something, and it's like, oh. When I was little, I used to say stuff while the teacher was on the phone and everyone laughed while she replied. I don't get it, to be honest. Yeah, I remember in elementary school, I had just moved in. And everyone laughed at me when I didn't know the school culture and all that. You know, I would talk... How do I... They would play games like, oh, who wants to play... Who stole the cookies from the cookie jar? It's like, oh, what is that? They went, who stole the cookies from the cookie jar? Was it Jeremy? And then I sat there in silence and stared, and everyone stared at me, and I had no idea what to say. That was elementary school. I wish I had the skill to memorize the hand games and jump rope games that girls played. You know, I actually still remember, like, concentration, 64. No repeats or hesitations. Category is anything. And then you just spout out random things and go until, like, someone forgets. So it was you after all. It wasn't. Did you ever find out who did? Eventually someone whispered to me, "Who, me?" Like, say who, me? And I said, "Oh, who, me?" Everyone yells, "Yes, you." I go, "Nuh-uh." It was some rhyming game or something like that. I don't really know what the game was, other than, like, kids just, like, participating in mysterious games, I suppose. We had that one ninja game where one person tries to chop with the other hands and the other can only dodge until it's their turn. Around, like, elementary school. This will make it seem very, very old. The knife game trend was trending on YouTube when I was in elementary school. And I would play that in class with a pencil. Nobody remembers the song, but I still remember, like, I have all my fingers, knife goes chop, chop, chop. If I miss the spaces in between my fingers will come off. It was a trend on YouTube at that point. But YouTube existed while you were in elementary school. Will I feel old? YouTube is pretty old, isn't it? I'm old enough to remember when Netflix came in the mail. At the very least. Founded 2005. How old are you? Also, hi Ater Forum. Hi Mars. I grew up with bloody knuckles. What is... Make a fist with the thumb wrapped around the other fingers. Each fist punches the other fist. Never had that. I'm 31. I don't think you're old enough to be my dad, at least. Hi, Emerald Engine. But I have a lot of useless old knowledge from YouTube way back when that, like, nobody would care or understand anymore. You have people go like, "Oh my god, Nyan Cat." I have to carry the knowledge of, like, the cinnamon challenge. There was also Boxy. I still don't understand why Boxy was popular. I saw her and people were really into her, and I looked at her and was like, this means nothing to me. I guess it's a very dated... it's a real slice of the time, you know? What other songs did the Nyan Cat artist make? I'm so glad you asked. I love Danny well. Here, You know, I'll just window capture, honestly. Yeah, this is fine. Ta-da! He makes a lot of really cute sites, too. You can see my whole window, I don't care. Hold on, let me get my favorites. Electric Parade is up. Here we go. There you go. And then the sun is... wait. I gotta turn on desktop. It's just cute little songs that go on like this forever. Hi, Brave Bestie. Foxy was a cute girl in an era where it was not believed that women knew how to use the N. Oh! That makes sense. Young Cat was made by an artist. I thought it was just one of those memes that just happened to be without a cause. No, it was made by a Vocaloid producer, Danny Well. I still listen to Danny Well on the regular, and he still makes songs. Well, not that often, but he still does have uploads. At least once a year. Worth noting, and also, it just loops like this, so I'll... Oh, what did I show? I'm... Well... Here's the... If you haven't seen it, here's the Nyan Cat video. For the Momo version. Which is a very cute video. That was fun. It very well could be. I don't want to say. I mean, it was your browser history. Yeah, I figured. I think this one's Nyan Cat. The original Nyan Cat. With... Nope. I don't know where original Nyan Cat is. But original Nyan Cat was done by, Mika. Let me see. Here's one. Here's one I like. You recognize that model? This is one of my favorite Danny Well songs, honestly. Nyan Cat is iconic, but I think this is such a fun song. I'm gonna switch to the side a little bit. So spastic and energetic, I love it, isn't it? Danny Well also makes really fun sites. Let me see if... It just goes on like this. Special guest star aquarium to me, indeed. But this is LIT Mika, who... I'm gonna turn off my window capture for a moment here. Here is fan of Monkey from Mika Mika Dance. It's just an old Mika model that was really popular. Maiden, 2009. Amazing. History. Last update to 2014. But it's just a cute. I'm gonna delete that very quietly. Let me see. Oh, here's a really good one. This is Love Logic. This one actually has lyrics. I think there's an English subbed version somewhere. Don't show any more things you aren't supposed to. I'm certainly not the smartest person. I'm not the smartest knife in the drawer. The subbed version gone now? Weird, but okay. Hi, NWE Vault Man. I'm guessing you are awake. The stream is titled that because I overslept. I woke up 20 minutes before stream, thinking like, oh, I'm gonna pass out again. Ugh. But the lyrics, in how do I? It's essentially just about like, oh, how should I confess my feelings to you? You make my heart rush, you know, sappy stuff like that. Did you eat? I ate cereal. That's part of what took me so long. I would have been up sooner if I hadn't eaten cereal, but I don't regret it at least. But, people only address Nyan Cat as his big thing, and it was definitely his biggest thing. But honestly, I think people should give more attention to everything else he's made. I mean, he's also made some fun sites, like, here's a good one. Right here? Bum-ba-dum. Click. Unispawn tea for the cats to follow. You can hear how voice banks have evolved since. Nyan Cat is like Danny Wells, don't worry, be happy. Bobby McFerrin is actually a very accomplished vocalist with degrees in the matter, and his legacy is don't worry, be happy. Danny Wells never really made serious songs though. He's always more of a silly guy. I just wish he got more recognition as a whole. Cause, you know, Nyan Cat was good for a reason. Team is the CMCA? Maybe, I don't care. You know, if it's DMCA, Mogi. Anyway, I believe, I don't know what I just showed, he makes lots of fun sites like this. Enter a music title? Does it automatically generate music maybe? Nah, I don't feel like it. Here's a very popular one. What's notable about this thing is you can let's draw me. I'm very carefully drawing with mouse. Well. I'm not good at drawing with mouse. Let's butterball. Here's my ears. As tiny as they are. Well. And you know, let's draw the twin tails up here. Even if they aren't actually up there. Ah, twin tails, might as well use it to my advantage. Well. And here's you guys. Here's like a can of soda. Now we can color. Well, first things first. Whee! Sorry. Tux paint effects. Should I be making like tux paint sounds then? Boom, 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 boom. There's you. I'm trying to remember what tux paint sounds like. This is my dress. It's so unnervingly quiet. Let's some white. Skin. What does my skin look like? Yeah, it's approximately a skin color. It wouldn't be my go-to, but I'll be honest, I really do not feel like doing this better. Because I'm not good at drawing with mouse. Hey there, bada-bum. Bada-bum, bada-bum. Shoes. Cheetamate. You guys are not looking so good, honestly. I'm not gonna address how terrible you look. Pepsi. I forgot what the Pepsi. I have a bottle in my room, at least. Oh yeah, I got it. Pepsi Man. Oh yeah, let's go. To me. I hope this doesn't like say my full address on screen. Okay. Let's. There you go. You can have pretty little dancing Timmy there. But I just like Danny well. He just showed up to make good stuff and then dropped. Timmy, you should have a private browser and stream-only browser. Maybe. But, I'm not that smart. Hi, Puddling. Well, we can put it away now. I've demonstrated the beauty of Danny well, probably. There was this one song though, for the longest time, I thought this was a Danny well song, but it ended up not being. Just a cute song. It's not mentioned anywhere because it's not a very known song, but I don't know, I always liked this one. That username is familiar to me. He's the guy that re-uploads a lot of Nico Nico content. Or was a guy. I don't think he still does it. He definitely didn't make this though. I could click on the Nico Nico link, but because I'm in America, they're gonna go, actually, why aren't you in Japan? Can anyone make Miku music? Is it like Toho where nobody truly owns Miku? Well, Krypton truly owns Miku. What Miku is just the vocal synthesizer that you use. Anything else underrated or none that you want to share? Let me think. There's a lot of Cinemoda songs. Yeah, I've certainly played this one before. But I think the music video is really remarkable. I looked into the guy who made the video and it just seems like he dropped this magnum opus and then dropped off the face of the earth. Did not make anything remarkable since. It's just their style is fascinating. You're not really getting to the weird puppetry stuff he does yet. Any new Oshi you want to bring in for a marriage stream? I don't have an Oshi yet, right now. In between Oshis, stopped being particularly into Connie, I guess. I'm thinking about, I really like Momoko and Nexus. But, little weird, like, Oshiing someone that you can talk to, you know? It's weird. Lightning in a bottle and all that stuff. I think Cinemoda is his music really lends well to a lot of experimental styles too. He's got such a unique style. But from Nexus, Momoko Nuihara. Got an Oshi and JP now, I guess. I feel like, I don't know, if a JP liked me, I would probably start trying to talk to her. So nobody's safe from that kind of stuff. Something so neat about people in other countries. Now, other underrated stuff. Oh, you know, really old Miku song. Really ancient. It's not it's not like nobody knows about it, but it's so buried at this point. Nobody ever thinks about it. We can talk to Timmy. It's more like you know, you guys wouldn't be my Oshis. I don't like if you could, if someone watched you back, then that'd be like, what if you talk to that person and I'm not your Oshi, you're not. I'm sorry, Umi Pie. Maybe I should... Yeah, this is probably better. Tina, I looked up Momoko Ushigata on YouTube and it's all JP Gravere. Well, I said no Ihara, so... I think that's your fault, honestly. I'll type it out if you're still illiterate. Ta-da! Momoko no Ihara. Pure versus Oshi, maybe they aren't necessarily mutually exclusive though. My taste in VTubers, I think the appeal of VTubers is you won't have to deal with the difficulties that come with real people, you know? Real friends that you have. I like to... Why do I always forget to mute it for streams. There's a good chance Moloko could be watching me by the way she likes my posts. Enemies. But this song is very dated. She could be a teammate? Honestly, I hope not. Set up a notification mute schedule to me? I probably should. I have to unmute it because my dad gets mad if I don't respond to his texts. But only fixed by the poorly translated, grammatically incorrect subs. So great. There's a lot of stuff that's good like that that's just kind of been left behind in the dust as the new stuff comes in. Stuff like that, you know? Gotta get back to work. Thanks for the stream, Teamy. Top notch as usual. Thank you for coming. Sorry I had to start late. But thank you for coming, despite that. I played an Utata P song on Project Diva. I'll show you my favorite one now because I mentioned it. Come on! Yeah, the song I played in Project Diva is actually surprisingly light for a style. Or her style. I don't know. You just... It's part of a series, about a happiness death cult. We can be spooky sometimes. Oh, there's way spookier songs than this. This one is... It's morbid, I suppose, but... It's not very serious. We could... There's some genuinely... scary stuff out there. This one... I can find scarier. Notorious one is Okasan. Which... This one is notorious. Mika having an existential crisis, realizing there's infinite Mikas. There's a few songs commenting on Mika's nature as a voice bank, but not usually like terror. There's Disappearance of Hatsune Miku, in which the lyrics are about like the dread of being the horror of being deleted after trying your best. There's Hibikase by Giga and Ryo, which would be about just about Mika talking about her nature of her existence. There's Miku by Anamanaguchi, which is also just about like there's a lot of lyrics with her where it's like all I do is sing the songs, you know? I feel like Gumi and Iya songs tend to be edgier, which is weird because they're just voice banks. There's Oliver, who's an English voice bank from way back when. He used to be notorious because he was only used for creepy songs. But this one is notorious. It used to be included on like spooky Vocaloid song compilations and stuff. It's a little aged, but hi, what are you looking at? Good morning. I'm talking about scary Vocaloid songs. Interestingly, I feel like some of the lyrics of this sound a little wrong. You have the lyrics on screen right there over there though. It is a creepy song. It's been a very long time since I've listened to it. So back to the fun song. Back to the fun BGM. At some point, you have to question if something is a song or a string of words. No, not really. I mean, like, rap is still music. There's a lot of good spoken word songs. When I was little, I thought Life Reset Button was a scary song about killing yourself, and like 10 years later, I read the wiki page and it's actually about visual novel routes. There's a lot of songs that give off that impression and then you go back and it's not that serious. There's a few songs I definitely can't show. Nashimoto P has some really good stuff though. I've played and sang songs before. I'll show you the music video for one I've sang before though, because I think it's really remarkable. My taste is so obscure, I'm pretty sure Twitch won't flag me, but I don't mind if I get the stream axed anyway. I disagree, rap is not music. What? You've never listened to like Ultimate Showdown or Rapper's Delight and thought like, yeah. Rip stream? It's fine. I don't care that much. I really liked the music video for this though. You can see the background footage is them playing the instrumental. Morning Cloud? It's something like that. What they mean is more along the lines of Morning Corpse. It refers to the Asakumo, Morning Spider, which is seen as a sign of good luck. But it's also it's some wacky wordplay, you know? Never listened to the Biggie Smalls Thomas the Tank Engine mashup. Even if rap's not my thing, I'm not gonna say it's not music because I think there's a lot of power in something. There's a lot of artistic debate on what qualifies as music as well. You know, bad music is still not music. You know about the rock and roll McDonald's guy? Just a schizophrenic man that would make really, really bad music. And was compelled to do it because he thought it kept the demons out of his head. Is there a difference between wordplay and puns? I think it's a little too serious to be a pun. But the lyrics about this, they're talking about... It's something along the lines of like the singer feeling a grudge for the person who threw themselves in front of the train. Because it slows down their routine. Going to the point, one of the lyrics they directly call the person Maguro-san, like a tuna fish, like a dead leg. Someone who lies there like a dead fish. Haven't you sung this song before? Yep. It's not even my favorite Nashimoto song, actually. But it's the one with released instrumental. Can you link us that song? I liked it. Let me see. That should be it. Probably. You should really look at his other stuff. His, like, the stuff he releases is pretty good. Hold on, let me... You know what? Nah. This one. Let's see if I can... Genjitsu no Hani. I always like this one. If Twitch kills me, I don't care. Honestly, I've been thinking of moving to YouTube anyway. This is a peek into Cheetah's dark and twisted mind. This song is actually... How do I explain? Oh no, it's not Genjitsu no Hani, is it? I'm thinking of Genjitsu Tohi, which is a different song by him. This is Sanji no Hani, right? The singer is talking about having fallen in love with a fictional character. I think Twitch handles copyright better. YouTube is 3 auto strikes and insta-kill. Yeah, but Twitch is kind of getting worse in general. I don't want to have to move to somewhere with genuinely no copyright, because then I'll have to end up on like a site where people stream porn and stuff like that. I don't know about that. Only downside to moving to YouTube would be that we would miss out on what you built up on Twitch and the connections you made. Connections mean nothing when I don't talk to any of them. You know? I think Recon will still hang out with me if I went to YouTube, so it's not a big deal if I lose out on the, like, quote-unquote connections, because anything real will still be there, yeah? As a user, I prefer Twitch, but I can't deny it's been making itself really unattractive to YouTubers. I think being on Twitch is making me lazier. I wanna get back in the game, you know? I wanna make thumbnails and stuff. You know what I've been doing recently? I've been learning Adobe Illustrator. I've been trying to work out things like logo and overlay design. That's expensive. I would wink if I could. I would do the silly wink thing if I could. Yes, it is expensive. Thank you for winking for me. I've seen you wink. Well, I have a very awkward looking wink. I'm not very good at it. Goofy wink. Yeah, I know. I'm not good at winking. I can't do it. Tinky wink. Don't be mean. I'm not a Teletubby. Does anyone remember when Slendy Tummies was a thing? I remember when everyone used to be making a parody of Slender Man. The one I still remember is, there was a one with Shrek where you wandered through a swamp to collect onions, and like all the different locations you would see were references to Shrek and stuff. I think a bunch of us would still migrate over to YouTube to follow you. Oh no, I don't think I'd be alone. Yeah, I don't really care about the numbers and whatnot anyway, cause you know, I keep them muted, honestly. I have no idea how many people are here. I've been a little frustrated with Twitch recently. I use Twitch purely for tea. You should really check out some other people on here, but also I don't blame you. Every time I click onto a stream and get a, like, 1 minute long ad, I feel murderous rage. Currently 2 teammates away from 5k teammates? Oh my god! That's not true. I found YouTube still recommends you things even if you have your active history and other things turned off. Yeah, YouTube's really sketchy, but they got all my music. A lot of people... Oh, this one is good! I just remember this one. It's like 5 real people and the rest of us are bots. Probably, but... Well, I don't know. Sometimes I watch Ashton if the stream looks funny, but I check their Discord. There's a lot of good streamers. My favorites have graduated, though. There was Picky Channel, she graduated, and... You know, someone else appeared. Someone similar appearing elsewhere, but not doing the same kind of content, you know? I still keep up with FaZe. Rooney turned 96 last night. I've been thinking about Rooney recently. I've always thought she was such a interesting person. I don't know. Whatever happened to LinkedIn streaming attempt? I think I'd rather die than stream on LinkedIn. Also, Hikanari comes back from the month-long hiatus in 4 days. Oh, good for her. Been a while. I was wondering what was up with her. I hope she's doing fine. It was like a trip or something, right? Kick is reaching out to VTubers recently. Yeah, I don't really want to be on Kick though. Honestly, I'd sooner stream on a porn site than go to Kick. I think they're shallow. They got nothing to cement them aside from like, oh, we're not Twitch. We allow things that aren't allowed on Twitch. We're not Twitch. But we are. We're Twitch, but with different rules. It's just Twitch. I don't want it. Are you not already on a porn site? Well, I haven't seen any naked babes yet, so... Rumble is always an option. It's like YouTube, but I've heard its backend is complete garbage. I'm always sketchy of these like startup streaming sites, you know? Isn't it sketchy? Kick is Twitch but with blackjack and hookers? But genuinely. Nico video streams because they banned Americans from streaming on Nico. You can't be outside of YouTube and outside of Japan anymore. Like they got IP stuff. So screwed up. Like I click on a song like, oh, I loved this song on Nico video. And then they can't access it! I'm so mad about that. I'll kill you. I'll kill you bastards that took Nico from me. Stream of X.com. I tried messing with that to see if like... Obviously I would hate to stream full-time on Twitter. But I tried messing with it to see like what's up? What do I do with this? And how do I explain? You can't even hook up a microphone to that. I had to use my phone microphone no matter what, and it's like, ugh. What the hell? Why are you so garbage? There's no chat either. You can't. Like, I have an audio mixer here, a nice handy audio mixer that I can hook up to my phone and use for a variety of things, whatever I want. And Twitter does not have any microphone settings whatsoever. You don't even have like a noise filter slider. It's not. I hate you, Elon Musk. I hate you! You make terrible software! Sorry. I will make sure he dies. If he does not fix Twitter, he is dead! Ugh. I just... Ugh. I get so mad about Elon Musk. Not until I get my rocket streamers. You're not even gonna be on the rocket. And if you get on the rocket, it's probably gonna do a challenger or whatever. I don't think Elon is the one programming it. I think it's a bunch of Indians making a few cents an hour. Do you think that's not Elon's decision? Do you think it's not like Elon sitting down thinking, I need to program a site, but I don't really feel like it. I'm gonna pay a bunch of third worlders to jankily spaghetti code it together. I'm gonna kill it, man! That's how it's always been? Yeah, but it's stupid to add features that don't work right. Also, I hate like, oh, you should get Twitter verification. You should buy Twitter verification. You should buy Twitter verification. I got Adobe Illustrator, and like every time I try to do anything on it, they're like, you want to use our AI software? I don't even care about AI art or whatever, but it's just like, if I wanted to AI generate something, I wouldn't be using this art program. I had to kill. Yeah, there's some other really stupid decisions, like getting rid of blocking and public likes. Blocking is such a stupid thing. Why can I not remove people from seeing? I don't know. And public likes, they never should have removed public likes. It's like, I like people seeing my likes. Adobe is the Antichrist. I will kill every single one of these corporate bastards! Stop making software worse! Ah! I gone fishing. I'm so mad. To be fair, I don't think blocking was ever a real feature. Yeah, it does nothing on half the sites. I'm so mad at Discord too. Discord sucks. I see someone in like, I joined like some official game server or something, and there's someone really annoying there. So I block them, and then instead of their messages not showing up, instead there's this really tantalizing button that says, "Oh, message from blocked person. Do you want to open it?" Like, if I blocked them, you shouldn't put all the messages behind a big red button. I don't want to be reminded that they exist. I hate. Old woman shakes hand at cloud, yells at cloud. You might end up saying strange things without knowing the context. Listen. If I don't understand a conversation, I'm not joining in. And besides, I don't usually join in the conversation. It's just, sometimes people post bad art and I don't want to see their bad art. That's all. Ah! Then code/features is paywalled, and I will kill those bastards for it. I hate subscription services. Everything's a subscription service. You know, Steam updates their TOS to tell you like, oh yeah, this is actually just a subscription service. You don't actually own your games. Whatever. I don't care. I already knew that, but just shut up. Stop everything. Stop. I'm gonna burn this world down and then throw myself into the fire. I'm so tired. Oh, you want this TV show? It was taken off Netflix or whatever. Now it's on Ploob. You can watch it on Pheno. You can watch it on Styx. What are all these streaming services? I'm so tired of them. Yeah, you can watch South Park on Paramount Plus. Actually, all their new specials are on Paramount Plus. Shut up! Shut up! I'm tired. You can find it at the local May. I don't like downloading all these things on my hard drive. I like having storage. I'm so tired. That's how all digital media has been from the start. To be fair, there's nothing wrong with making people more aware of what they're spending their money on. I absolutely hate all these subscription services and I hate digital media, but people should know that they don't technically own these things before they buy them. Why is physicality not a thing anymore? Why can I not own a game on a disc anymore? Sell me USB sticks if you must. I don't care. I hate like, oh, we updated your TLS, and the answers are like, okay, subscribe more, or close this window. It's not like, no, I don't agree to this. Get me out of here. It's like, oh, well, move on with your day. Shut up! I need to kill everything. Wait, back laser disc? I don't care how stupid, big, and unwieldy storage has to be. I will buy game bricks if I have to. You know, if they put all the games in a brick, I would love that. I would love, like, look at my game brick. I have a brick that is a game. Shut up! They don't even have anything good on Netflix. I scroll to Netflix and it's like, oh, this is a good show, and I watch it and they cancel it. And then I look at everything else and it's just like, what are these shows? Ah! Oh yeah, stream see physical Twitch VOD should come on VHS and DVD. Ironically, if you want to, you should preserve my streams on DVD. I would think that's cool. But that said, none of this is art, you know? None of this I sit down and think like, oh, I should preserve this. I never start up a stream and think like, I wish this stream could be preserved. If I cared that much, I wouldn't be streaming on Twitch. I don't even own TV anymore. I don't need to watch Netflix or cable of any of that garbage. There isn't anything good anymore. It's not worth digging through what's good because it's so... Being a good show is so unrewarding that nobody can afford to make a good show. You have to make it inoffensive so you don't have to worry about it, like, not selling well. Because everyone will watch it and you throw in one dicey topic and everyone's gonna praise you like, oh my god, I'm so glad you touched on the difficulties of family. Not many media talks about how difficult family is, or this kind of abuse. I can't believe you implied that there was sexual assault or something. Nobody has ever heard of that before. What about the lore-accurate panic attack meme? Ah, oh my god, accurate panic attacks. Shut up! I don't care about panic attacks! Everyone's had a panic attack before. Well, maybe not everyone. But I don't care. Is the character emotionally interesting outside of the single panic attack? Ah! I'm a hardcore seether. I am the seether. I seethe and mauled. Shut up! Shut up! Did she mean miss her nap today? No, I'm just mad. Recently. Because I want to watch good shows. And good shows keep ending on a bad note. I used to like Owl House. And then they canceled it. So they had this really terrible ham-fisted ending where it's like, oh, the character comes out as bisexual, and also, like, sometimes villains aren't redeemed. Sometimes villains are evil. And also, children don't know what they're doing. Shut up! None of this is revolutionary! Shut up! Go back to talking about magic systems! Every show does this now. I don't care. Bringing back regular show, and it's probably gonna suck too. I looked at like the. They made a show after regular show, the creator. And it's just regular show, but worse. It's like, oh my god, being a millennial is so hard. Having a kid is so hard. Everyone does this. Everyone talks about this. I don't care. Is the character emotionally complex outside of their difficulties? Do they do anything but... Like, is the character interesting? God, I'm so... I had to kill someone. I had to kill someone. I had to kill someone. It's not revolutionary to say your parents sucked. It's not... Like, it's not revolutionary to show some caricature of like, oh, this person was mean to you. That's not revolutionary and it's not realistic. I don't care! I had to thrash around violently. This is why anime took off, and it's filled with slop and Western influence. For every good anime you watch, there's a billion slop anime. It's not even about the Western influence, it's just that, like, there's going to be bad anime too, and you are getting the curated stuff. There was a Rick and Morty anime, and my dad was like, oh, you want to watch this? You know, I always liked Rick and Morty, and it's like, sure, let's sit down and watch it. And it's just bad. It's just bad. Gamer shirt. You know what? I am being a gamer right now, aren't I? True, but some of the slop has soul. All of American slop has soul, too. I'll be honest, I unironically watch children's shows. I unironically sit down and watch children's shows. I just... Unironically, I can say stuff like... I can talk about... like, children's shows that are actually Kino. Bluey? I don't watch Bluey. I do not care about Bluey. People will go, oh my god, Bluey's so good. Bluey's so good. I don't care. Because I'm not a... Even if I am a child, I do not actually need shows about children. I'm grouchy and angry. Please be passionate, I am a passion. Please be patient, I am a passionate and angry. I'm seething and mauling, and I hope I will not continue to seethe and maul in the future. Have you seen The Ghost in Molly McGee? I've heard good things about it, but honestly, I wasn't interested in it at all. What do you watch? I used to watch Cartoon Network, but they haven't had nothing but Teen Titans Go for years. Like, every few years, one of the big networks will release something that's actually decent, and then they'll grind it into the ground because they can't have good things. But, you know, it's really decent for that brief moment. Unironically, I watched the 2018 music? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that was really good. It had really good fight scenes. I don't care that April was black or whatever, because she was still hot. I don't mean the most recent one, I mean the TV show. Had to go into a meeting. I see Chimi as a brown lady appreciator. I think many types of women are attractive. People always go like, oh, why did they change the design? And like, I think it's only because like humans are a lot more complex. But I had to grow up with stuff like I sit down and watch My Little Pony VHS tapes, and then Friendship is Magic comes on. And it's like, wait, why is Rarity white now? Wait, why are unicorns normal now? You wanna know what Rarity used to look like? She's purple and white in Gen 4. This is what she used to look like. Based moment appreciate. I'd agree with those people who don't like brown washing, but I can also see what you're saying. I don't think change is that bad. I mean, like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Who cares? As long as it's a good design, I don't care. There's a lot of ponies changed a lot from their original forms. For example, can you guess who this is? You'd probably be right if you guessed, but you should still guess. And ironically, I would have guessed that was Rainbow Dash, so yeah, valid concern. Pinkie Pie. It's Pinkie Pie. That's Pinkie Pie. Or this one you would recognize. It's just like there's a lot of series that will get big reboots and things will change a lot. So it's not anything. People act like it's a new thing, like, why are you changing the designs of your characters I like now? And like, yeah, they tend to do that. Ever watch Power Rangers? This one's Rainbow Dash. Oh, you wanna know what I really, really liked? Hold on. This one was never really reused. But I had a little pony of her and I loved her. This is Starcatcher. So in the old My Little Pony lore, the ponies, things like Pegasi, unicorns and whatnot, Earth ponies were the default. If you were a Pegasus or a unicorn, that meant you were really special. Pegasi were unironically segregated into a different society in the sky, and they were like magical. Power Rangers tried to add continuity between series. They did it very badly, but anyone still watching PR but not Sentai who wants it? I like good job. Hasbro loves doing it? Yeah, Hasbro in particular. They've tried rebooting a lot of things. There's all the reboots of Strawberry Shortcake. I'm not sure if that's actually Hasbro. But honestly, people have a lot to complain about. Like, why did you change Strawberry Shortcake? Why does she look like that now? Honestly, I really like the different iterations of her. What on earth are we talking about here? We're talking about how characters get redesigned really heavily through series that are rebooted constantly. And I'll set up like a little timeline of Strawberry Shortcake or something. Let me download all the Strawberry Shortcake renders, please. No, I don't go outside. There might be a Gundam X Miku collab coming up. Hasn't Miku already collabed with Gundam, or did I imagine that in my head? Wait, this is Starcatcher. For strawberry shortcake, I had a little doll of her. It was so cute, like a little rag doll. I would squish it up, scrunch it up real hard. I feel like I walked into something interesting. I'm just talking about childhood stuff. First thing I see about is My Little Pony. Now you're talking about strawberry shortcake. Brief follow-up phase strawberry shortcake had. This did not last long. Here was the one I first properly experienced by myself. I did have a VHS tape of the original Strawberry Shortcake, like a really early cartoon. And my dad did something really sweet when I was a little girl. No, it wasn't a VHS, it was a DVD, I remember. I played it on his old Dell PC. But he did something really sweet where he got Strawberry Shortcake stickers and put them in tux paint. So I could stamp little Strawberry Shortcake characters into the scene. How early 2000s was this? 2003. Following this one, 2007. This one was a downgrade. She's huge. I don't know why she's massive. This one was a downgrade. I'm being rapidly aged seeing some of this. It's only gonna get worse from here. The eye spacing makes it look like she has fatal Oh god. The next one. The one after this. This one had a really cute CGI cartoon. It was the one I caught the most of, because I actually would catch the episodes live. It used to be aired on the Hub, I think, which was the same place that aired My Little Pony and stuff like that. This one, this was 2009. I always really liked this one. People always diss it because they really like the tomboyish design of 2003, and I understand that. But I like her big hat. I like her big hat. I had a little doll of it, and it was all of the strawberry shortcake dolls are scented like chemical strawberry, and the hat reeked of it, and I would gnaw on it because it was like little plastic, soft plastic. Gege no Kitaro redesigns. I've seen I know a bit about Gege no Kitaro. Honestly, I'm not complaining about what they did to Neko Musume. Anyway, now, flash forward. There was no Strawberry Shortcake reboot for the longest time, and then they finally rebooted it again in 2021. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. But what? They turned her into a homeless woman. Okay. She looks like she does Xanax and drinks Starbucks now. She definitely looks like a Starbucks drinker. Yeah, she just does. in a similar vein, there was a similar character from the same like greeting card scenario that I always liked. I had Rainbow Bright. I had Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer on DVD. I want to rewatch it eventually. It's got that old American greeting card style that's aged a little poorly, but I still think it's really cute. They tried rebooting it once to a bit of a failure. Let me get the render. Ever look up bootleg merch of a certain series to see if they get it wrong and how badly? I know I don't know what you mean certain series, but Sailor Moon used to be notorious for its bootlegs. The facial proportions activate my cute aggression. I want to pop her like a massive head like a grape. Well, that's kind of the idea. She's supposed to look vaguely like a baby. Anyway, here's the reboot design. By the way, the reboot was like profoundly low budget. I can't explain it other than you should just look it up and like see how terrible the animation is. I didn't even like the original, but this is way worse. I think the original had a very iconic outfit. And I always liked it. Could be worse, could be Bean Mouth. People always say like the Bean Mouth thing, but the thing... People always like use this specific image. And the funniest thing is that they've drawn pretty much all of them off model. Like, yeah, they're all gonna have the same proportions if you draw them off model. There's some examples that are right. Like, I think the Star Versus in Steven Universe looks about right, but that's just not what Gumball or... Kidding me? How would you feel if someone called you profoundly low budget? Well, I mean, I'm not exactly the pinnacle of budget. I don't know. Gumball was a good show. I don't care about Lee Beanmouth. Honestly, I don't really care about Lee Beanmouth. I think it's good in a lot of cases, and also, I think the only one you really should be artistically mad about is Steven Universe, because half that show looks like actual garbage. They don't have any consistency in style, or good storyboarding, or any of that stuff. Yeah, because the show sucks. I'm so mad about Steven Universe because sometimes I watched it way back, and they would sometimes accidentally get a plot right and then derail it with like, and then they forgave Magic Hitler. What? Peridot was still the best character, and then they just butcher her character so that like a worse character can have some kind of arc that doesn't actually fully happen. Hi, Volpixus. I don't... Look, all they're trying to say is maybe Magic Hitler deserves a second chance. We don't even know entirely what Magic Hitler did. I thought a girl had a crush on me once. Actually, since I liked anime, she thought she could info dump about Steven Universe to me. It hurt. The anti-racist Steven Universe PSA were funny and cringe. People always say like the "don't be racist." They always take that out of context, but then it goes on to say something about how like that's actually not how it works. I'm not sure these scripts are worth anything. But I don't think they really should be making Steven Universe anti-racist PSAs. You seem like you'd be Magic Hitler's top guy, James. You seem like you should be dead. I don't think they should have been making cartoon PSAs about societal issues. That just seems like a weird thing to do. I don't know. With how edgy and rebellious kids are, it's more likely to make them more racist, not less. I mean, kids will go through phases like that and they usually move on. You just... like, most people will stop being very, very edgy when they get more exposure to stuff. Most people grow out of it naturally, you know? It was very brave of Steven Universe to speak out in favor of mixed-race couples in 2015. Did they speak out in favor of mixed-race couples? Did any of that happen? Using cartoons to push any kind of message is to propagandize the young, always has been? Has been hotel. I don't know. Like, kids TV always has some kind of moral at the end. It's just more that you gotta question. I don't think it's useful to just say like, don't do this, kids. I think it's more useful to think about like, encourage critical thinking, basically. Wasn't that the racism PA? Kids, don't be racist. I always think of that. I do think it's funny. If you were in Steven Universe, what gem would you be? You should ask something more along the lines of like, if you were in Hoseki no Kuni, I would respect that infinitely more than Steven Universe. My favorite gemstone is Iolite. Let me show you. God, I don't respect tumbled rocks. Like, ta-da! It's purple. You can't be in love with him not because he's gay, but because he's black? Are you sure that's a... That sounds exactly like a Ghost Stories quote. That sounds exactly like that one Ghost Stories quote. Nice, is that amethyst? It's iolite. Amethyst looks nicer. Eat pumice, cancel out, eat pumice, eat pumice. Are we eating rocks? I always eat rocks. Hi, Ichu. There was some artistic license, but I dare you to pull up the Garnet PSA and say it's not accurate. Garnet anti-racist PSA. paddling.
Hey, when we're older, let's get married. Ha! You can't get married. Why not? Black people can't marry white people.
Hey now.
It's Garnet from Steven Universe.
Kids, don't be racist.
Cut.
Past this point, like, it shows the, like, it cuts the scene and then she walks off stage and she's like, wait, I'm not sure the script is quite right. And then she talks about how complicated racism is or something. I'll play the Sonic Says about touching. I'm not touching Sonic Says with a 10-foot pole. You know, I still regularly listen to that one, that one, like, Sonic YouTube poop song. Wait, where's Hydrate? I don't want to. I don't want to hydrate.
Conquest, dictatorship, it's boring. What's wrong with me? I need to find something to do that's fascinating, guaranteed. Camping, no. Fishing, no. Not as much fun as total tyranny. What else could there be? What do I need? Wait, I know. Skydiving out of the window. It's positively perilous. I'm such a big thrill seeker. Don't forget to bring a parachute. Skydiving off the building. It's despicably genius. I'm such a big cupcake. Don't forget to bring along 4 boots. What a perfect time to have fun with my wicked son.
And you're going nuts hanging out all the time.
Not anymore. That's a bonus.
I was all ready for bungee jumping.
If that's how you get your knowledge, go ahead. But nothing will ever compare to this. It's so much more delicious. Skydiving out of the window. It's positively scandalous. I'm such a smart person. Don't forget to bring a parachute.
I think this is easily, like, I think this is easily the best YouTube poop.
Don't forget to bring a banana and loot.
Skydiving, Coolamundo.
It overwhelms me with joy. There's nothing more sacred than the bond between a man and his boy.
Skydiving, sounds radical.
There's nothing like a father-son team.
Yeah, I know. You make a pretty mean team.
No one can stop the supreme.
Skydiving.
Skydiving.
Did you hear about the one time the VA for Robotnik got asked at a convention to say snooping as usual, and later when he found out why they asked him to do it, he got very upset.
Out of the window. This'll be a real
I know, what did they add it snooping as usual
I need something more vicious.
into?
Skydiving out of the window. It's positively perilous. I'm such
Pingus.
a thrill seeker. Don't
Pingus.
parachute.
Right.
Skydiving off the building. It's despicably genius. I'm such a big cupcake. Don't forget to bring along 4 boots. Skydiving out of the window. It's positively
I think this is the coolest thing ever.
such a smart person. Don't forget to bring a parachute. Skydiving off an obelisk. It's despicably monstrous. I'm such a fun kind of guy. Don't forget to bring a banana and loot.
Skydiving, Coolamundo.
It just keeps going on like this. I
Sacred with the bond between
skydiving streamer.
boy.
I have a horror. I'm scared of heights.
Sounds
I'm scared of many things. I'm scared of the dark, but this will be the rest of the stream. Genuinely, maybe I should just end the stream and leave this playing on loop. Of course, your favorite thing on YouTube would be a Sonic stuff fun post. It's good. It's good. Do you wanna know what my actual favorite thing on YouTube is? It is not even close to this. I think the coolest thing on YouTube is Space Unicorn by Perry Grip. I think the video on it is very cute. And I think this is the most awesome thing on YouTube. I think it's the coolest thing ever. And I think the girl in it is cute, and she isn't a part of anything. She exists only for this video and stops existing afterwards. But this was 2012, as you saw. I don't know, I think the animation is really cutely dated. I like how washed out the colors are. So neat. I think that's one of the best things on YouTube. I don't know. I get so ticked off if my mail got lost in the depths of space due to a unicorn forgetting to buckle the back properly. Why are you letting a unicorn deliver your mail? Like, you acknowledge the difficulties at the point, don't you? My heart warms. My heart warms at the space unicorn. I always thought it was sweet. It's one of my favorite things on YouTube. I know. I know I'm a wretched person. I know I like a lot of like edgy stuff. But sometimes I like to sit and think like, oh, this space unicorn deliver her a present, and the present is beautiful and makes her happy. It's beautiful. I mean, sorry, somewhere deep in my heart, sometimes I like to enjoy things. The world is beautiful. I love being alive. But anyway, I think I'll end the stream now. The world is so great. Yay! Oh, you want... Hold on. Let me think, I'm trying to... Alright, my second favorite thing on YouTube is way back when, 10 years ago, it's very outdated, someone made a cover of Heartbeats featuring every Vocaloid at that time that I still think about sometimes. Bing bing. Quite a total shift from the earlier seating. Had to get the toxicity out of my heart. This is one of my favorite videos on YouTube. It's full of like a lot of really nerdy old Vocaloid stuff and a little stuff that isn't very politically correct at this point. Dread. They use a lot of nightmare stuff. But they feature it's very aggressively Nico Nico, and I don't know if anyone sees it anymore. This was there has been a lot more Vocaloids since then, so I'm not sure you could fit all the Vocaloids in this song anymore. You would also get confused because now there's all sorts of off branches, you know? A little a lot of these are also references to the box art and stuff like that. Kyotera and how do you say it? Yuki and Kyotera are a really cute pair because the idea behind it is the idea behind it is a teacher and a student, and Kayuki is a real child's voice. When Kayuki's voice provider was never officially announced, went into college, they actually had her record some stuff, like saying how she is now, and it was really sweet. You could hear adult Kayuki. Wasn't that the flute girl from Kill Fill Back? Yeah, Kayuki. There's Yuzuki Yukari and all the voice void people. One of the only Spanish Vocaloids. There's Bruno, Clara, and Micah. I think they still haven't added many more. I didn't know that was actually a character. Yeah, she's a Vocaloid. You should really listen to other stuff using the voice bank because she's got a very interesting voice that has a good amount of usage. I always thought her name was pronounced IA, but it's Iya. That's my favorite Vocaloid there. Alki Lapis. She's a fairy. I don't know, was that just a giant condom? I don't think it was a condom. It was more... They were poking fun at her canon height, which is something like, I think she's 15 centimeters tall because she's a fairy. Chinese. It's just I think this is such a fun little snippet of Nico Nico history. This one is Merrily, who is canonically Alculapis' sister. I think it's so fun. I love Vocaloid. I don't know, it's very nothing. I love sharing things. And this is really outdated. The number of Vocaloids has at least doubled by now, and there's also stuff like all the branch off stuff. Like if they're gonna include Fanloids and Teto and stuff, then you have to address the nightmare that would be like Synthfee and its billion faceless voice banks. You know what I'm really sad about? We don't really have like a Vocaloid community anymore. You know, there's no... Like if a voice bank is faceless, we can't agree on a single interpretation anymore. Oftentimes people will just never interpret it. I think it's sad. I think the only interpretation that most people agree on is the voice bank Kevin. Kevin Synthfee. Do you wanna know what people agree he looks like? How I've seen him drawn a lot. Someone even 3D modeled it. This is what everyone agrees Kevin Synthfee looks like. My sister doesn't like the trend of singers having a voice bank named the same thing as the singer, like Rin and Kafe. Wait till she hears about Gumi. Gumi is named after Megumi. Tire's clone is Ui, but spelled different. I think her... I'm not crazy hyped about her voice bank in general because... This is really rude to say, but... She's not a good singer, so I have no interest in her voice. At least it's Megpoid or something. Gumi is the character, Megpoid is the voice bank. That's the... People are always like, what's the difference between Megpoid and Gumi? What's the difference between Gukpoid and Gukupo? Stuff like that. I've seen that guy in real life, I'm pretty sure. Really? With the like stick arms and pure white face and everything? The giant head that's like the size of his torso? And visually modeled on Ranka. I always like that, like nyan 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 ni how nyan. Gorgeous delicious sate goja. What? I like, hold on. You can hear Gumi's voice in it and it makes me happy. That's all. Vocaloid tuning has gone so far. That was just a real person you heard. hate to burst your bubble. That was just a normal person, a real woman that exists. I think I'm gonna raid Rhea. I like Rhea. She's got such a cool look to her. Her new look is honestly even neater. she starts singing an "Are We Surrender?" I think I would surrender to a girl who did a cute little thing like that. But thank you all for coming. Bye bye Annette, bye bye Deja, bye bye Nate, bye bye Barbie, bye bye Aaron, bye bye Shrew, bye bye Breezy. Bye bye Fred. Bye bye Salas if you're still here. Bye bye Salazar. Bye bye Redox. Bye bye Mur. I think hard. I'm still here. Well, I'm glad. Bye bye Volpixus, bye Meek together. Bye bye. Bye bye Brave SG. SJ. Thank you for sticking around. Bye bye Tikan. Raid? Yeah, I am raiding. I'm raiding. Wait, did it not raid? Did it not? I could have sworn. Do not allow you to raid. Crud. What do I do now? Oh no. What do I do? Oh no. Yeah, I can't raid Ria. Her settings don't allow me to raid. Bye Mars. Maybe I just end the stream. Did I let my dog in? Okay, I think I did. I think I did. Bye bye Bonatide, I gotta go.